Get great deals throughout the store at Safeway. This week at Safeway, get mega packs of bone-in USDA choice beef New York strip steaks for $5.97 per pound with digital coupon. Limit 2 packages. Plus, Haas avocados are 10 for $10. Member price. Also, this week at Safeway, mix or match 12 packs of 12-ounce cans or 8 packs of 12-ounce bottles of Coca-Cola, Pepsi, 7-Up, or Dr. Pepper are buy 2, get 3 free. Limit 3 free items. Member price plus CRV. Visit Safeway.com or head in store for more deals.
Yay Networks.
Welcome to Logically Irrational with my parents, Ty Strickland and Melissa Rycroft. He's a little logical.
Until I start gossiping.
And she's a little irrational.
You've got nothing.
But together, they make the perfect combo.
Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Logically Irrational.
We're back again.
Back from Vegas.
Back from Vegas.
You want to do the Vegas recap?
The best Vegas trip we've had.
Is it the best?
I don't know. I mean, it was a top one. It was good.
Top one.
Top 5 for sure.
Yes.
Nothing really to report on it other than did a whole lot of nothing. Actually, we did quite a bit.
No, that's not true.
It's not true. Nothing.
Yeah. Walked a lot. Ate great food. Koi.
Great food.
Haleo.
Pizza the last night.
Javier's. We always do pizza
Javier's.
the last night
Yeah.
in bed. For some reason, it tastes different eating it in bed when you're in a hotel.
It takes away the anxiety of having to get up early the next morning,
Well, because we always
And
take
leave.
the 8 o'clock flight out
Right.
in the morning.
which means we're up at 6, which isn't too bad. 6, get to the airport.
I just we watched Australia, Married at First
Married at
Sight,
First Sight.
and ate pizza on the actual day of our anniversary.
That's my girl.
Let's see. Got my new perfume, which was a new one.
Yeah.
It's Victor and Rolf. Is that how you say that?
Yeah, I don't remember. What was it called?
Flower Bomb Nectar.
Yeah, I was going to say something bomb.
Yes, people like the recommendations. It's a good one.
It's
I like
great.
it. I like it.
All of yours smell kind of similar, but you can tell they're different.
Yes. Yeah. No, I agree.
Yeah.
I think it's a fruity floral that I am attracted to.
Okay, I like that.
think so.
Yeah, less spicy, more fruity.
Got massages. Tybo got 2 massages.
I did. So we got massages the first day we were there, and then you were just raving about yours.
Well, okay, because I do a hot stone massage.
Massage?
I do hot stone. I've always done hot stone because I do not like a deep pressure massage, but I'm very naughty, if you will, from
so
lifting
naughty.
weights and running. Like I've always got knots in my back.
K-N-O-T.
And I hate when they get the knots out because it hurts. And when I get a massage, I want to relax.
Okay, so I missed this whole part. I thought that's why you got the stone massage was to get those.
It is. That's what I'm saying.
But it doesn't hurt?
No. Did you
Okay.
hurt?
No, I didn't. And that's why I kept telling you, I was like, it wasn't that rough. I was expecting the stones to make it more rough because you have a hard...
No, what I was telling you is the heat allows the...
Easier for them to get the knots out.
No, it just goes deeper into your muscles so
Okay.
that she's not physically having to put pressure on your back. But when the hot stone gets rubbed over, it kind of naturally does the job. So as I was saying, I always get them. Ty never gets them.
Yeah, it's the first time I'd ever done it.
When he said, I'm going to do another massage, I said, you got to do the hot stone.
Well, when you came back raving about yours, I said, you know what?
I always rave about mine. And I do long ones. This was 100
Yeah, this one you said was your best one.
massage. I didn't even know they made 100-minute massages. I thought it was 50 or 80. And I usually do the 80 because I like to. And when I got in and she goes, oh, this will be great. You have me for 100 minutes. And I went, 100 minutes? That's double.
See, I wouldn't.
The time.
I couldn't do that. It's too long.
You say that.
I like at the end of my 50-minute ones, I start getting a little, okay, what's
Fancy?
next?
No. See, I was still face down when I heard you leaving for our first massages. So
You
I
heard me
could tell when
talking.
50 minutes, it was great. I was like, I know that voice.
Yeah.
So yeah, I've introduced Ty to a hot stone
It was
massage.
good. I will do that again. Mm-hmm. Faux show.
We went and saw our show Absinthe, which might have been my favorite time to see Absinthe.
I think so.
Because
the time we went with Tiff and Clay was really fun.
We've seen it 4 times now, I think,
Yeah, I think so.
on our own
Twice,
with friends
and then
twice.
friends
And
twice.
it was a completely different show. They had different acts that we had never seen before.
Yeah, if you're not familiar with Absinthe.
I think we've warned people before.
Okay, yeah.
No.
Very vulgar.
Yeah.
Very vulgar.
This one wasn't as vulgar,
It wasn't
though.
as bad. You're
Yeah.
right. They toned it down a little bit. And the acts were awesome. Yeah.
Amazing. Did that. We also we saw the Sphere. Ty was geeking out. Oh, we've got to go. And everybody knows U2 is performing there. Now,
Right.
I like U2.
Yeah.
The songs that I know, I really am a fan
Sure.
of. I'm not sure. The prices were super expensive. I'm not sure I'm a big enough U2 fan.
Yeah, I don't know if I want to spend that much money to go see U2.
Right.
Now,
They have it's a daily show about.
postcards from planet Earth or something like that.
Yes, good job.
Yeah, I just wanted to go see the inside of the Sphere because it's supposed to be.
Those tickets are still expensive though.
They're like $160.
$60. Everything was $169. Every seat in that house.
Right.
However, here's a fun trick for you.
Yeah.
If you want to go.
If you go, make sure you buy your seats in section 206.
So I was buying the tickets and I was like, well,
And you weren't even excited about this.
no, I didn't. I mean, I was going for you.
Right.
You wanted to go. I'm like, it's a glorified Omni and it's an hour show of nature. Okay, fine. So we were at lunch. We went to Brewdog, brand new lunch
Mm-hmm.
place. And I went, I'll go ahead and get them. If every seat is the exact same price, I'm going to get the best seats.
The closest ones to
right.
the
Why
front,
would I
right.
not? So I got the very middle front section, which is 206, and paid.
For that show, they don't have anything on the first floor. So there's
You don't want
second
to be on
floors
the
and third
first floor,
floor.
from
Right.
what we've heard. So we get there, and there's already a line out,
Very long line.
and there's a guy yelling, everyone in section 206 and 306, come this way, where there is no line. And I looked at our tickets, and I went, oh my gosh, we're
206.
206.
Awesome.
It's a VIP section, and they don't tell you it's a VIP. We got in 30 minutes before everybody else, which I didn't understand why, again, but they have these AI, they have robots there that will talk to you.
They're robots that can communicate with you.
Oh, it's AI. It's
yeah,
totally
I mean,
AI.
it's nuts.
But
a
it's an
full conversation.
experience that we got to have without other people. Once we saw when they opened the doors and all 800 people came in, you don't
there's
get
more than that,
one-on-one
yeah.
time with the robot. They do. It's
Sounds
a
funny.
whole experience though. Well, we also, being VIP, had an entire floor to ourselves with free food, free drinks. I was looking at Ty going, how did this happen? I don't understand why. We had wristbands.
Yeah, still don't understand how that worked out, but it
But
worked out well.
if you want to go to the show and
Make sure you're in 206.
206 or 306,
Yeah.
same price either way.
Right.
And what were your thoughts on the show?
Well, okay, so the show it's like a Planet Earth type show, right? And so those are cool. It was only 55 minutes or something like that, but the whole point was to see the theater and to hear it. And I mean, it's supposed to be like the most technological.
I'm curious to see, we were looking at how they turned it into a concert. I was looking going, I don't know where obviously the stage must have been dismantled.
Yeah.
So I would like to see what it looks
If
like.
you've
when
ever
there's
been
a
to an
performer
Omni,
in there.
it's like that, just way bigger, and the sound is amazing, and everything's in 4K. It might be 8K. I don't know.
You appreciated it in a way
Yeah.
I didn't.
Like you would look down, and then you would look all the way
Oh, it's a dome.
up, straight up, and like you're seeing the same picture, the same photo, the live feed, and like a skyscraper, or I mean, it was amazing.
Oh, it's very cool. I don't know how you shoot that. I will say the story was stupid. I could have done without the story and just show me pictures of
Yeah, I agree
nature.
with that. I mean, they were. Yeah, I agree.
But
But you're not there for the story.
well, they spent too much time on it. Then is what I'm saying. I think the first 15 minutes, I was like, "We're defrosting cave people. I don't understand what's happening."
But also,
and then it got into
right.
what was
But
going
also, like the sound is amazing. There's like subwoofers in all of
Yeah,
your
you
seats,
vibrate.
so you can feel it. It's crazy.
You just gurgled.
It's just highly recommend.
I agree. If you're gonna go and you're looking for something to do,
And it looks so cool from the outside too.
the outside is definitely cool. No, it was a cool experience. You know what we just missed in Vegas too? How do you pronounce the hotel? Fontainebleau?
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
No.
Oh, it's a famous chain. They're high-end.
Oh, really?
Hotels, yeah. The grand opening of the Fontainebleau Las Vegas Resort and Casino, which brought out all the celebrities. You had Kim Kardashian, Eva Longoria, Cher, Sylvester Stallone, Lenny Kravitz, Bryan Cranston, Tom Brady, et cetera, et cetera. They were all there the day after we left. And then you had Justin Timberlake and Jessica Biel. He performed.
Oh, that's cool.
He sang Cry Me a River and said no disrespect before he sang it.
Did he really?
So everybody's like, ooh, that was towards Britney. That's his response.
Well, that's awesome.
The Fountain, I hope I'm saying it right, otherwise people are going to get annoyed. Fontainebleau, 67 stories, 3,600 rooms, excuse me. It originally broke ground in 2007.
Where is it?
This was 16 years ago. The property has changed ownership, changed names, stopped development. It's just past the Wynn, so it's all the way down.
Farther down.
It's between the Wynn and Stratosphere.
We were there. We didn't see it.
I never saw it. It's further though. It's not like it's a neighbor to Wynn.
Oh, okay.
It's past like the mall, the fashion mall, further than we ever go.
Okay.
But
that's cool. I bet it's nice.
it looks really nice inside. Said prices start at like $400. Anyway, we missed all those people by.
We didn't get invited to that?
I don't. I maybe lost it.
Maybe.
And then how many days till Christmas, Strickland?
Well, 10?
Yeah. Are you ready?
No.
Are you ever ready?
No.
You know what I love? Is that you're just as surprised as the kids on Christmas morning as to what everybody's gotten.
Yeah, I am.
I had Spirit Shop this morning. I was talking to my friend Tam, and she was like, does Ty get involved in it? And I said, I don't think Ty has ever. We've never sat down
in opening presents
and said, what are you going to get them? What am I going to get them? Because her husband is a go-getter.
You're making me feel bad now.
No.
Like, if I wanted to be involved, you would be upset because you like doing it all.
I just do it. I'm not nagging. I'm just saying her husband he does it too. So she's like, I never know what he buys. And then when I go to wrap stuff and we either have duplicates or way too much stuff. And I said,
I'm just solving problems for you.
Ty just kind of sits back and
I love Christmas.
allows Santa to do her. Santa could be. Mrs. Claus probably does most of it.
Interesting.
To be fair. We did decide this year that, and I'm saying this on the podcast to hold you to it, that you and I are not doing gifts for anniversary.
We're not doing big gifts.
Well, what constitutes a small gift?
You gotta have something. You gotta
Okay,
open
but
something
what
up.
constitutes a small gift? $50?
Yeah, that's fine.
Fine. One $50 present
A couple $50 presents.
for each of us. See, no, it's not
You want to open more than one gift.
Well, the kids are going to get me something.
Yeah.
But we are going to do. Technically, we counted Vegas as one, but we're also taking the kids to Cancun the first week in January. That's kind of our.
Did you realize
gift.
that we're leaving January 1st at 8 a.m.?
Yes.
Like, that's obviously no New Year's, which is fine. I don't care about New Year's.
Yeah.
But that's going to be a weird plane ride.
Why?
I don't know. Just like, will anybody be on that plane?
I thought you were about to say, I bet you it's busy. I'll bet you people are not awake at 8 o'clock.
I know everybody's resting from the night before.
From New Year's Eve.
I've never done that.
I was like, do you think the machine's not going to work? 1124 won't. Kind of like when we hit
Y2K.
Yeah. No, yeah. I think it's going to be. I think it's going to be fun. We have started strict keto again. When's the last time we did keto? I think it's been over a year.
I'm sure it has.
It's been a
while.
Time.
It's much needed. We ate our way through Vegas.
We always eat our way through Vegas.
Since football season started, I have not been watching my diet like I normally do. Like, I mean, it's not terrible, but it's not good. And so,
I mean,
this is much needed.
Nothing makes you want to ship shape quicker than taking a beach vacation in the middle of winter when you're not prepared for it.
After a weekend bender in Vegas.
Well, it wasn't a weekend bender.
Well,
a food bender.
Yeah. I mean, we ate out every single meal.
That's what you do. That's one of the things we like about it.
Right. Well, it's like you were arguing with me that.
Why?
Because you were saying we didn't.
No, I don't like the word bender. It sounds like a drug bender. Isn't that what a bender is?
Could be. This is a food bender.
Okay, I was just clarifying, not arguing. So we've got 17 days to detox, and
is that right?
I feel like you respond very quickly on when you do keto right and you don't cheat.
Yeah,
which it's hard to get you to not cheat sometimes.
Yeah, it is. I bet you I'll lose 7 or 8 pounds in a week.
Oh, that would never happen to a woman. Ever. I will maybe.
It works on you too, though.
Oh, it 100%
Yeah.
works on me. It doesn't work quite as fast. I would, if I do it right, maybe 3-4 total.
I'm going to do it strict, but like on Christmas, I'm still going to eat whatever I want.
Well,
I'm going to have one cheat meal.
what happens though, what we've learned with keto is that,
Yes, you start over.
right, like it takes so long for your body to actually get in ketosis that once you kill it and knock it out, then you've got to start all the way over and get it back again.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
What would you eat that, yeah.
Oh, you usually do pancakes and all sorts of food for
I can make
Christmas
I
morning.
can make a keto. I'll make you something. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. But God, I have most of the kids taken care of. Ava's done. Beckett, I think, is done.
Awesome.
Kaysen will be fine.
Yeah, it'll be fine.
He just likes opening things. And yeah, that's it. Oh, I did Cheryl Burke's podcast
Yeah, how was it?
yesterday. I sat down with her and talked with her. I haven't talked to her since we figured it out. It was the trio. Remember when I did the trio with her and Juan Pablo?
Oh, yeah.
Yes, which was 5-something years ago. Can you believe that?
Yeah, it was probably 5 because
It was-
Beckett was little.
He was there though.
He was there.
Yeah, we didn't have Case in there, did we?
God, Beckett's almost 10. That may have been 5 years
It
ago.
was 5 years ago. Yeah.
Crazy.
So her podcast is called Sex, Lies, and Spray Tans, and I think she predominantly talks to old Dancing with the Stars people. Yeah, from what I've seen. It was just kind of a
She
catch
was always
up.
awesome. Y'all
Yeah,
got along
and
really
she
well.
said that was the first thing she said. She was like, of all the people that I ever met on that show, she's like, you and I just clicked. I'm like,
Yeah.
we did kind of click. I told her, I said, Ty and I ended up at the most random places when we would go out with you back in the day. And she was like, welcome, Sober Cheryl. No, it was really fun, though. I think the episode drops Monday on her podcast.
Okay.
So
Let's listen to that.
that's fun. Okay, that's it. Should we go into it?
Yeah,
All
let's do
right.
it.
Give the gift of a good night's sleep with Cozy Earth. Made from ethically sourced viscose from bamboo, their bedding is naturally breathable and temperature regulating. You guys know how I love a temperature regulating sheet. These are the best sheets ever, especially when it's cold outside. I kind of keep it cold in the house, but I love being warm under these covers. So bundle up in Cozy Earth pajamas. They're also made from the ultra soft viscose from bamboo. Especially this holiday season, they're available in fun holiday hues. Cozy Earth is the brand that has been featured on Oprah's favorite things. I've always said you can always trust Oprah. All their products are made from responsibly sourced viscose from bamboo. They all come with a 10-year warranty. Like I said, my favorite feature of the bedding is that it's temperature regulating. Also available in viscose from bamboo and in linen. They have loungewear, which offers optimal comfort while maintaining a flattering and elegant fit. Cozy Earth also offers premium bath products, also made from the viscose from bamboo, and they offer a plush collection as well as their new waffle collection. They have so many things. If you're looking for last-minute holiday gift ideas, Cozy Earth is a perfect place to go. And Cozy Earth provided an exclusive offer just for our listeners today. That's 35% off site-wide when you use our code Irrational. That's 35% off site-wide when you use our code Irrational at CozyEarth.com. This bustling holiday season, you might be looking for nutritious, flavorful meals to fuel you on jam-packed days. Well, Factor, America's #1 ready-to-eat meal delivery service, can help you eat well for breakfast, lunch, and dinner with all of their chef-prepared, dietitian-approved, ready-to-eat meals delivered straight to your door. You'll save time and stay on track with your healthy lifestyle while tackling all of those holiday to-dos. And you can cross meal prepping off your list this holiday season with Factor. Skip the planning, the grocery shopping, the chopping, prepping, cleaning, all of that, and get Factor's fresh, never frozen meals delivered right to your door. They're all ready in just 2 minutes, so all you have to do is just heat and enjoy. You get to treat yourself to high-quality, delicious meals over the holidays. You can choose from over 35 chef-crafted meals every week that support a healthy lifestyle, and they meet all of your meal preferences, whether it's the calorie smart, vegan, veggie, protein plus, and so much more. And Factor isn't just for dinner. You can count on extra convenience any time of day with an assortment of over 55 add-ons to suit various preferences and tastes. Choose from quick breakfast items, lunch to go, and grab-and-go snacks, ready-to-drink cold-pressed juices, shakes, and smoothies. So head to factormeals.com/irrational50 and use code irrational50 to get 50% off. That's code irrational50, irrational50 at factormeals.com/irrational50 to get 50% off.
Pop news time.
Speaking of Dancing with the Stars, let's congratulate one of my old friends and final fellowists.
Fellow finalists.
Fellow finalists. What's wrong with me? Sean Johnson just welcomed her third baby.
Oh, awesome.
Yes.
I always liked her.
Love Sean.
She's cool.
Have you ever seen her and her husband? His name's Andrew East.
He was a professional football player.
And she is the tiniest little thing.
She's tiny.
I mean, I think maybe 4'11", and he is maybe 6'3".
Oh, really?
I mean, they are.
Funny.
Yes. She's so cute when she's holding her kids. I'm like, they're like a fourth of her body, and so anyway, congratulations to them. And then, do you remember Sean Booth from Caitlin Bristow's season? They were engaged. He kind of looks like Ross from Friends, a little bit of a droopy dog.
I think so.
Yeah.
But blonde, right?
Yeah, blonde.
Yeah.
Maybe Ryan Gosling is
Yeah,
better.
I think that's what.
Okay. They all they have a similar look to me.
Yeah. It's what is it?
They call it a hound dog face, I think. But that sounds really mean. That's not what I mean.
Yeah, well, what about this guy?
He just had a baby as well.
Oh.
This is baby news with longtime friend.
Is it not, did he not win? Or did he not, he's not with the person that he went on The Bachelor with, or for?
Caitlin was engaged for a couple years to somebody else.
Sorry, I didn't
and
know
they
that.
just broke up. They haven't been together in quite a while.
Who was she engaged to?
Well, originally Sean, and then
Was it another contestant?
Yeah, I'm dropping.
Okay, that's
yeah,
right.
all right, let's talk what everybody's talking about. I don't quite care, but it's everywhere I see it. Oprah has come out and said that she has used weight loss drugs to achieve her recent weight loss.
Yeah.
Because she went and did a red carpet appearance wearing a very, very tight purple dress. Now, let me say she looked fantastic. She looked fantastic before. She looks fantastic. But that's kind of what sparked everybody.
I saw this on TMZ yesterday.
Yeah, you were watching it when it.
And I was very surprised. What's the guy's name? Terry Dubrow?
Dubrow, yeah, Dr. Dubrow.
Yeah, they got him on there and asked him about is it Ozempic? Is that
Well, she has not come out and said which one she's on, probably because she doesn't want to become.
right?
Whichever one she's using, I don't want the responsibility of telling, unless they're going to pay her, unless Ozempic,
right.
Mounjaro,
Whatever.
Wegovy, whatever
it's one
it
of
is.
those. Though.
Yeah.
And he was totally in support of it.
So why does that surprise you?
Well, because they don't know long-term effects on any of this stuff, do they? I mean, if a doctor is saying that he's in total support of it, it makes me think that it's totally safe.
I would assume he wouldn't be so brazen to get on and say something. I feel like if he thought there were serious side effects, he'd be like,
Yeah.
listen.
He was saying like miracle weight loss drug.
Well, yeah. Now, he said there was another one coming out that will be specifically for weight loss, not Ozempic, which is obviously for type 2 diabetes,
Right.
and Mounjaro. And the thing that we've heard from people is that once you get off of it, it's not immediate, but once you get off, the weight does come back because it's technically an appetite suppressant. You know, some of the
Right.
side effects are it just doesn't make you feel well, and so you
not
don't
grazing all the
really
time,
eat.
eating.
Now, obviously, Oprah has come out and said my lifestyle has changed as well, which is probably the way
Yeah.
to jumpstart.
Well, and if you start eating healthy,
right? You're
it
now
may-
eating healthy.
It's
you're
like us
eating
doing
smaller.
keto for a couple of weeks.
You're working out now, and you've changed your lifestyle. So Oprah Winfrey, how old do you think she is? Ask. She certainly does not look her age.
She's got to be 65.
70. She's
Yeah.
turning 70
I was
next
saying,
month.
'cause like my mom used to watch when I was 5.
I watched Oprah with my mom. Well, she's optimistic now that she has a better handle on how to maintain a healthy weight long term and rid herself of shame once and for all. She says that she uses a holistic approach that includes regular exercise and other lifestyle tweaks, which is great. And then she also confirmed that she added a weight loss medication to her regimen. So the turning point came when she, in July, taped a panel conversation. She has a show. I had no idea. It's a daily show called
Is it on her own network?
Oprah Daly's Life What You Want series. I don't even know. And she said, quote, I had the biggest aha along with many people in the audience. I realized that I'd been blaming myself all these years for being overweight. And I have a predisposition that no amount of willpower, golly, is going to control. Obesity is a disease. It's not about willpower. It's about the brain. So yeah, she came out. Now she is getting criticized because she only came out after that purple dress appearance that everybody was like every headline was, she's using Ozempic. And, you know, people are like, why didn't she just come out a couple months ago and say, guess what I'm doing? Whatever.
Yeah, whatever's right.
I don't know. I think if it's a little unknown for me is kind of not that I need, I'm not even saying I need it, but I would just, I don't know. Because I've seen the other side of it that, you know, diabetics don't ever get off of it because they need this medication to survive. So it's not made to get off, which kind of means now you're stuck in a cycle if you are using this as weight loss.
And it's expensive, right?
It is very expensive. And then on the flip side of it, you know, Sharon Osbourne lost 42 pounds on it. Have you seen her? Mm-mm. She's very gaunt, very thin. And she has said, I went too far. I need to get off Ozempic because I lost too much weight. Gigi Golnesa, you remember Gigi from Shaws of Sunset?
Oh, yeah.
She got on it and got down to 110 pounds and also said, I lost too much weight. I didn't mean to lose this much weight. So it to me sounds like it can become an obsession, especially for these people. Not that Oprah needed it again, but like Sharon Osbourne and Gigi didn't need it. Gigi started at 130 pounds, you know?
Like a drug.
I think that there is a point of if you are within the natural healthy weight, this could be borderline disorder-ish, right? Of taking medication and now I have to stay on the medication so that I stay small. Whereas Oprah's talking about it changing her entire life, right? Like
right.
The obesity part of it, I need it to live longer, you know, add a couple more years onto my life. Does that make any sense?
Yeah, no, it does.
I don't know.
It does. That's, I guess, for each person to decide.
Oh, sure. And talk to the doctor.
Right.
Don't buy it online.
Can you do that?
I think people probably can just get stuff online. These days, you know, you can just do like doc consults. A doctor will call you and how much do you weigh? No, you know, write you a prescription.
Yeah, I'd be careful with that.
100%. Yeah. Okay. You also saw this on TMZ. Kim and Kroy. Bierman.
Yeah, I wasn't paying attention. I was working whenever that came up.
Well, here, let me just start with the footage.
Okay.
Now, it's a long one, so just ix me when we need to cut it off.
Okay.
But.
Hey, police! Hi. Come here, Mr. Bierman. Bierman,
Yes.
come talk to me. What's going on?
It's just a bunch of nonsense.
All right, come talk to me. Ma'am, stay right there. What's going on tonight?
We're just having an argument
About what?
about our life.
Okay, what happened? Why
It's our life. It's destroyed.
Okay, what started the argument?
Her inability to solve problems
Okay,
or
come
address
on,
them
come
or
over
do anything.
Come over here.
Why?
Because I want to talk to you away from her. I don't want her to start screaming at you and have a whole argument.
It's nothing but an act. It's all a bunch of bull.
What is?
Everything she does.
Okay, what did she do tonight?
Everything, dude. I can't. I'm not going to do this because this right here does nothing but fuel her bull. I'm not doing this. This is narcissistic behavior. I'm not doing this.
It goes
I'm
on
just trying to
and
figure out
on
what-
and on and on and on. And apparently one of the kids in the house, it's confirmed it was a boy. Little boy is the one that called the police.
Oh, no. How old are those kids, though?
I don't know.
They're probably 12, 15, right?
I have no idea. I don't remember. And said, it has come out that he said, my dad hit my mom. But since then has come out to say, I didn't mean he was hitting it. He was trying to get her to stop. This is chaos. This is not
Didn't
healthy.
we do a story not too long ago about how they called it off and they're good?
If you watch the whole clip, you'll hear he's like, one day we're married, the next day we're not, the next day we are. And I mean, he sounds like he's having a mental breakdown for sure. It sounds like it is a man at his wit's end. Now, further into the video, she's in her car crying. to me looked a little performative.
Well, that's what I was going to say. Is this all?
Little...
Do we have audio because this is all being filmed?
No,
or
this was officer cam.
Okay.
This was on his chest. So when he went to the car and was talking to Kim, now she was crying and she said he was yelling at me, which I totally believe because he was yelling at the police. But then she goes, "I have a 12:30 hair appointment."
What?
What?
Is this the morning time?
No, this is nighttime.
What?
I don't know.
Yeah.
And so I don't know. I don't think they need to be living in the same house. I think they just need to say divorce once and for all. And also, if you watch the video, Kroy is unrecognizable. He's got
he looks
dark brown
dark hair
and a dark beard. How did he always dye his hair and beard?
He was always kind of
blonde or red?
A little ginger, right?
A little bit. This is pitch black almost.
Maybe he dyes it.
It is dark.
I don't know. The fact that it keeps coming back around, off on, like nobody wants to go through that, right?
I wouldn't think so. Some people thrive on drama, though. You thrive on
true,
I say once your kids are involved, when my kids are calling the police scared of an argument, cut that cord.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay, this next story I just found interesting. See if you remember them. So it's below deck charter guests accused of stealing cast members' identity as part of opioid scheme.
Really?
Listen up. A couple who appeared as charter guests on episode of Bravo reality franchise Below Deck, they are setting sail for court after being indicted on allegations of falsely using the names of cast members in a scheme to obtain prescription drugs. Dr. Francis Martinez, he's a urologist from New York, and his wife Jessica were charged with the criminal sale of a prescription for a controlled substance and falsifying business reports in Suffolk County Thursday. Prosecutors allege that Francis electronically transmitted numerous of prescriptions for oxycodone to pharmacies under the names of former Below Deck cast members. And that Jessica would pick up the prescriptions and pay in cash, but they were never for the intended purported patients, none of whom resided on Long Island. So the DA's office said the scheme came to light in January after Jessica tried to fill a handwritten prescription of oxycodone issued by her husband. And it set an alert off because it was handwritten, I guess, and not electronic. And I don't quite understand, because even if they were writing it, let's say Hannah. Right. Remember Hannah? Hannah.
June, Hannah.
There you go, June, Hannah. Hannah has to pick up the prescription, right? Like, how can I write it for Hannah and then me as Jessica go pick it up? I was very confused by all of that.
Well, I mean, I pick up your prescriptions or the kids' prescriptions.
Because you have our last name, right?
Yeah, but it's a different name. I don't know.
I would figure, especially with something like Oxy.
It's a controlled substance.
That they're like, I need the actual...
You would have to provide a driver's license, I would think.
And maybe they stole it. I mean, maybe there's more to the story than when they were on the boat or on the yacht.
Yeah, I was about to say, where does the Below Deck stuff come in?
Because they were actually featured on the show. They are two people that were featured on Below Deck, and then the guy, the husband, was actually on Below Deck sailing yacht. So he was on it twice. So there is a chance that he somehow got IDs or information. And
That's weird.
Fascinating, right? That people can do that. Not in a good way.
Yeah. He's a doctor.
He's a urologist. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I would imagine you're in pretty big trouble if you're writing fake prescriptions of oxycodone and it said even though that they weren't using it, that it wasn't for them. They selling it?
Selling it, probably.
He doesn't have enough money?
I guess not.
Got to sell the oxy?
I don't know.
Come on, dude. All right, that was short and sweet. And I have a short and sweet reality roundup.
Sweet.
And that's it. It's hard on travel weeks.
Yeah, I know.
I'll be honest, because I shut my phone off. Like, I barely talk to anybody other than the kids and Miss Darcy. So then I get back. This morning I was like, I don't know.
Frantically
finding
I'm
like, I don't know what happened this week.
Gotcha.
So anyway, all right, reality.
Reality Roundup.
If I can survive what I thought was the worst case scenario, then I can do anything.
All the doors are open for you.
If I don't want to be around my ex, I literally don't have to. I'll just keep existing like I normally do in my own house.
Why are they living together anyway? It's the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen. This season on Vanderpump Rules.
That's Ariana's side. Sandoval's side over here. Don't go over the line.
For your own good, you gotta get out and start dating people again.
I'm young, hot, single, ready to mingle.
The worm is worming. If you're gonna be friends with him, she's gonna cut you off.
I Scumbag and cheaters! Oh my God.
You look like Dad bod Ken. What about moving here?
This is my friend Jo, she's hot.
I'm just a bitch in these streets trying to rebrand and get a sperm donor.
You wrote me off.
You're such a hypocrite.
I have a crush on a divorced couple.
I've never been in a love triangle before.
May the best man win.
I only see a storm coming.
I've cheated, I was a makeout slut. Made out with Sheena like Vegas. No one even knows that.
What? My feelings never mattered to you.
It was one kiss.
I miss who he used to be to me.
You make out as if this is fun. It hasn't been fun.
You want me to end your life under my wing? Nothing in this group ever stays a secret.
I mean, again, it goes on and on. What was that a trailer for, Ty?
Yeah, Vanderpump.
Coming out in January.
It looks good.
I
Looks
mean,
like they've done it again.
It is going to be hard watching now of how much is real and what's been fabricated because the stakes are so high because of what happened last season, and we got to keep
the
drama
on the high.
The Schwartz and Sheena makeout.
Surely that's not.
It
when
already
she's
feels
married.
fake.
Yeah.
Like she posted something. This was supposed to go to the grave, but it may not be what you think. Stay tuned. To where you're like, come on. Like I already now.
So she cheated on her husband.
Oh,
with
I think
Schwartz?
this was probably years
right,
ago.
right.
This
That's what I'm
was
saying.
yes. Maybe he was with Katie because he's been with Katie the whole time. But yeah. And I don't know if you heard that was Jax Taylor.
He's back.
Jax is back, at least for that episode. Lala sounds pretty upset with everything that's come Ariana's way.
Yeah, she's not happy.
I've never
about that.
seen anybody get broken up with and become God.
Yeah, and like that really bothers her.
100%, because she was also the girl that got, her life got turned upside down a few years ago, and she didn't get any of this. And yeah, no, I mean, I'm going to be watching.
Well, of course.
I'm skeptical, but I'm going.
You're
to
going to watch it. And you're going to love it.
I'm still watching.
Yeah.
I'm back on
That's all you
episode
watch.
5 for like the 5th time because that's what I watch in the middle of the night when I wake up. Also watching Reindeer Games on CBS.
Yeah.
B-Man was super excited about it.
Beckett loves it. And so we'll continue watching. Is it one per week or two?
I don't even know, but
I think
it's
there are
not
2
the
out.
same.
Right.
It's not the same.
It's not Big Brother.
And Xavier's back. Love him. Brittany's back. Now, Frankie, I was a huge fan of Frankie his first season. He's a little over the top. It feels very acty. It feels
can't
very...
Can't handle it.
Trying too hard.
Mm-hmm.
And so I don't know. But we will continue to watch it for Beckett's sake. He loves a reality show
It's only
competition.
6 episodes.
Which, you know what will make him happy is the Traitors is coming out January 12th. We have a start
Great show.
date for
Is that one where they drop them all, or is it weekly?
I don't know. It's on Peacock. It's an all-celebrity cast this year. Different than the first time. Which
Oh, yeah. It was half and half.
First time was half and half. I've heard there's a bunch of changes being made. So, like, even if the cast watched season 1, it's not going to help them because they're kind of changing the rules a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah. And I know we talked about the cast, but just a few of at least mine. Bananas, CT, Tamra Judge. You have Marcus Jordan and Larsa Pippen. Maxim Smirkovsky, Trishelle from Old School Challenge days. I mean, I think
it's pretty good.
it's going to
Max will
be
good on there.
a good cast.
Yeah.
It'll be interesting. But yeah, tell B-Man he's got...
I really like that show, but I really like that Beckett likes it so much, and we can all watch it together.
I think any competition...
Yeah.
Reality. He was our TV. We were watching something. It was we switched from like Apple One to DirecTV One, and the challenge was on. He starts. Oh, I like Fessy and I was like, well, first of all, you are not supposed to be watching the challenge because there are things that happen in between the challenges that you are not allowed to watch. He watches them on YouTube. They just show the challenges on YouTube, and so he's like, yeah, no, Casey from Big Brother, and I like this person.
Well,
do you know
loves
CT?
that.
Do you know CT Dad? Yeah, no, I do. How do you know who CT
funny.
is? And then just a little Squid Games, the challenge. You remember who was the winner?
Yes.
She came out last week and said it's been a year. This taped in January of this year, so January 23, and I still haven't got my money. And I'm
Really?
supposed to get $4.5 million, and I haven't seen any of it. So she put Netflix on blast, only to have Netflix put her contract out there, which in the contract says that she will get paid 30 days after the finale airs.
Oh.
So she wasn't supposed to get paid before any of this
Does
happened.
that keep her quiet?
Sometimes they do it just as in case anything falls through. If I don't know in terms of, because she won. You know, she won. It's not like a contestant that they would be like, pull him because there was backlash.
Yeah,
from,
right.
He made a comment that now he's canceled and we can't put him in the show.
Yeah. So
right?
I know they make him keep it quiet. Like we have a buddy who's going to be on Wheel of Fortune, and it's like next week.
He's not allowed to say anything?
He can't say anything.
Yeah.
About what actually happened.
Well, same like Bachelor contracts. You know what I mean? Like they terrify you with, you break it, it's $5 million and we will come after you for spoiling our season. Yeah, I know. I remember Bachelor. I think that was my season was the first season that Reality Steve was around.
Yeah.
And he's in Dallas. And I remember when everything started coming out and I was like, they're going to think that I had something to do with
Oh, because he was in Dallas.
I was like, I don't have $5 million, ABC. I didn't do it.
Does he still do that?
I think so. I do know he got himself in a little bit of trouble a bit ago, but you know, people tend to forget as time goes on. So. That's it. I know this was kind of short and sweet, but I did the best I could with 1 day's notice after getting back in town.
You did great.
And working Spirit Shop this morning. So, okay. Well, let's talk holiday schedule because we will be here next week. We will be gone the 2 weeks after that. We are on Christmas break, the week of Christmas.
The week after, yeah.
And then we're gone that first week in January. Those are our 2 weeks off.
Okay.
So, but we will be here next week with an all new episode. So make sure you like, rate, review, subscribe, all that stuff to the podcast, and go to the Facebook page, leave a voicemail. Tybo and I will see you next week.
Same time.
Same place.
Lucky Land Casino, asking people, what's the weirdest place you've gotten lucky?
Lucky? In line at the deli, I guess?
Aha, in my dentist's office. More than once, actually.
Do I have to say?
Yes, you do.
In the car before my kids' PTA meeting.
Really?
Yes.
Excuse me, what's the weirdest place you've gotten lucky?
I never win and tell.
Well, there you have it. You can get lucky anywhere, playing at LuckyLandSlots.com. Play for free right now. Are you feeling lucky? No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited by law. 18+. Terms and conditions apply. See website for details.
With the Lucky Land Slots, you can get lucky just about anywhere.
This is your captain speaking. We've got clear runway and the weather's fine, but we're just going to circle up here a while and get lucky. No, nothing like that. It's just these cash prizes add up quick. So I suggest you sit back, keep your tray table upright, and start getting lucky.
Play for free at LuckyLandSlots.com. Are you feeling lucky? No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited by law. 18+ terms and conditions apply. See website for details.